What if you could find ancient, lantern-lit streets, otherworldly landscapes straight out of a fantasy film, and cities buzzing with an energy you can feel in your bones, all in one country? There's a place where the past isn't just a memory, it's alive. You can smell it in the street food, hear it in the echoes of imperial palaces, and feel it in the quiet strength of the people. That place is Vietnam. And if you think you know what to expect, think again. Forget your bucket list for a second, because we're about to give it a serious update. Vietnam is one of those countries that just keeps unfolding, like an incredible story. It's a stunning mix of mind-blowing natural beauty and a culture that's both resilient and deep. Honestly, picking just 10 places feels like an impossible task, but that's exactly what we're going to try to do. This isn't just a countdown. Think of it as a journey through the 10 essential spots that really capture the soul of this country. From the modern cities of the south to the mythical landscapes of the north, these are the destinations that will make your trip unforgettable. So, let's kick things off with number 10. Number 10. Da Nang and Mai Kea Beach. We're starting our journey in Da Nang, a city that perfectly mixes chill coastal vibes with modern energy. It's a place that's growing fast, and nothing shows that off better than its famous Dragon Bridge, which literally breathes fire and water on weekend nights. But let's be real, the main attraction here is the coastline. Mai Kea Beach is a seemingly endless stretch of soft white sand and clear blue water, and it's perfect for sunbathing, surfing, or just grabbing some fresh seafood at a beachside restaurant. Da Nang is way more than just a beach town, though. It's your gateway to central Vietnam's biggest treasures, with the ancient town of Hoi An and the imperial city of Hue just a short trip away. You can also explore the Marble Mountains, a cluster of 5 limestone and marble hills, each named for one of the 5 elements, filled with caves, tunnels, and hidden Buddhist sanctuaries. Number 9. The Mekong Delta. From the modern coast, we're heading south to a world that moves to a completely different beat, the Mekong Delta. This is Vietnam's Rice Bowl, a sprawling labyrinth of rivers, canals, and islands where life truly happens on the water. Taking a boat tour here is a must, as you navigate through a maze of waterways shaded by coconut palms. The most iconic experience has to be visiting a floating market. Places like Kai Rang and Kai Bi are buzzing hubs of commerce where hundreds of boats, loaded with colorful tropical fruits, vegetables, and local treats, create this incredible mosaic on the water. Vendors hang samples of their goods on long poles so you can see what's for sale from a distance. It's such a clever system. Here, you get a real taste of rural life, whether you're sampling fresh mangoes or enjoying a hot bowl of noodle soup made right on a boat. It's an amazing look into a river culture that's been thriving for centuries. Number 8. Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. Next up, we're diving straight into the electric energy of Ho Chi Minh City, which many of its residents still lovingly call Saigon. This is Vietnam's biggest city and its economic engine, a place where history and modernity crash into each other on every street corner. You can feel the city's pulse at Ben Ton Market, which is the perfect spot for souvenir hunting and trying all the local street food. The city's French colonial past is easy to see in landmarks like the beautiful Notre Dame Cathedral and the historic Central Post Office. For a powerful look into the nation's more recent history, the War Remnants Museum gives a moving, and sometimes tough, look at the Vietnam War. The Reunification Palace, which has been frozen in time since 1975, is another must-see. At night, the city completely transforms, with streets like Bui Vien coming alive with bars and performers. Ho Chi Minh City is just a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and flavors. Number 7. Ninh Binh. Leaving the big city buzz behind, our journey takes us north to a landscape that is serene and almost surreal, Ninh Binh. People often call it Ha Long Bay on land, and you can see why. It's a region where dramatic limestone peaks jut straight out of emerald green rice paddies and winding rivers. The absolute best way to experience it is on a traditional sampan boat ride in Trang An or Tam Kok. A local guide will row you down the Go Dong River, as you glide silently through caves and past ancient temples tucked right at the base of the mountains. If you want one of the most incredible views in all of Vietnam, you have to climb the 500 steps to the top of the Mua Cave viewpoint. From up there, you get this stunning panorama of the river snaking through the golden rice fields below. It's a landscape that feels both incredibly peaceful and totally epic. Number 6. Hue. Now, let's take a step back in time in the former imperial capital of Vietnam, Hue. This city, sitting right on the banks of the Perfume River, is an absolute treasure trove of history, culture, and amazing food. The main event here is the Hue Imperial City, a massive, walled citadel that was the home of the Nguyen dynasty for 143 years. Inside its walls, you can wander through what's left of the forbidden Purple City, explore ornate temples, and stand in the same grand courtyards where emperors once held their ceremonies. Outside the citadel, you'll find the stunning tombs of emperors like Tu Duc and Kai Din, each one a unique architectural masterpiece set in a peaceful, landscape garden. A boat ride along the Perfume River at sunset to see the iconic 7-story Theme Mu Pagoda is an essential Hue experience. The city just has a slower pace, inviting you to soak in its stories and its legendary food. Number 5. Fong NHK Bang National Park. Get ready for an adventure, because our next stop is Fong NHK Bang National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a true paradise for explorers. This is the Kingdom of Caves, home to some of the most mind-blowing underground landscapes on the entire planet. The park is famous for Sun Dong, the world's largest cave, which is a massive subterranean world with its own jungle and climate. While getting into Sun Dong requires booking years in advance, the park has plenty of other incredible caves to check out. You can take a boat trip along an underground river into Fong NHK Cave or just stare in wonder at the giant formations in Paradise Cave. If you're feeling extra adventurous, the Dark Cave offers a wild experience with ziplining, mud baths, and kayaking in the pitch black with only a headlamp to see. It's a must-visit for any nature lover. Number 4. Sapa and the Rice Terraces. From the depths of the caves, we're climbing high into the misty mountains of the north, to Sapa. This region is famous for its dramatic landscapes, where incredible rice terraces are carved into the sides of steep valleys. The scenery here will genuinely take your breath away, especially when the terraces are a vibrant green during planting season or a shimmering gold right before harvest. But Sapa is so much more than its views. It's a rich cultural hub for the ethnic minority groups who live here, like the Hmong, Red Dao, and Tay people. Trekking is really the best way to immerse yourself in this world. Guided hikes can take you through lush bamboo forests, across stunning valleys, and into traditional villages where you can see the local way of life up close. Staying in a homestay is a fantastic way to connect with the local culture and get a real understanding of the communities who have called these mountains home for centuries. Number 3. Hoi An Ancient Town. Our next stop feels like you've walked straight into a fairy tale. Hoi An Ancient Town is a beautifully preserved port that absolutely glows with charm. By day, its streets are a picture-perfect scene of yellow-walled heritage buildings, bright pink bougainvillea, and busy markets. You can get lost in the narrow alleyways, visit old family homes, and cross the iconic Japanese covered bridge. Hoi An is also famous for its tailors, who can whip up custom-made clothes for you in just a couple of days. But it's at night that Hoi An becomes truly magical. Thousands of colorful silk lanterns light up the streets and reflect in the Tubon River, creating a scene that is just breathtaking. Taking a slow boat ride and releasing a paper lantern for good luck is an experience that perfectly captures the romantic, enchanting soul of this town. Number 2. Hanoi. And now we've arrived in the heart of Vietnam, its capital city, Hanoi. This is a city of incredible contrasts, where ancient temples sit next to French colonial buildings, and the chaotic energy is somehow balanced by moments of pure calm. The center of it all is the Old Quarter, a maze of 36 streets where the roar of a million motorbikes is just part of the charm. Each street was historically named for whatever craft was sold there, and today it's still a buzzing hub of shops, street food stalls, and hidden cafes. A perfect Hanoi day involves a walk around the peaceful Hon Kiem Lake, visiting the temple on its little island, and watching locals do Tai Chi in the morning. And you can't leave without trying the city's legendary street food, a bowl of pho, some bun cha, or a cup of the famous egg coffee. Hanoi has a deep, living history and a spirit that's always looking forward. Number 1. Ha Long Bay. And finally, at number 1, we've come to a destination that barely needs an introduction, Ha Long Bay. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and without a doubt, one of the most iconic and stunning natural wonders on Earth. Just try to picture thousands of limestone islands, covered in rainforests, rising like giants from the emerald green water. The sheer scale and beauty of it all are just awe-inspiring. The absolute best way to experience Ha Long Bay is on an overnight cruise. Drifting among the silent, towering islands is such a peaceful and profound experience. You can go kayaking through hidden lagoons, swim in the calm water, or just relax on the sundeck and watch the sunset paint the sky. Waking up to the sight of those misty islands is a moment that will stick with you forever, and it's why Ha Long Bay is our ultimate Vietnamese destination. And there you have it. Our journey through the top 10 amazing places to visit in Vietnam. From the sunny beaches of Da Nang to the mythical mountains of Sapa, Vietnam really has an adventure for everyone. But that's just our list. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's your number one spot in Vietnam? Is there a hidden gem that we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if this has inspired you to start planning your own trip, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel guides. Vietnam is more than just a place you visit, it's a country you experience with all your senses. It's a lesson in history and an adventure for the soul. Whether you're navigating the crazy city streets, cruising through a bay of dragons, or trekking through terraced hillsides, you'll find a country that is as beautiful and complex as it is welcoming. The landscapes are stunning, the history is rich, and the people are unforgettable. The only question left is, when are you going to go?